Alright, so now is another video where we're going to talk about the 3 things that you can do to use natural lighting to light up your videos. Right, so when we think about it, right, when you go live, or whether it is using a laptop just like this, or you use an actual camera, sometimes you're wondering what kind of lighting I should use. So all the different types of lighting, we've talked about it in another video. So you can go and check that out right over here. But when we want to talk about natural lighting, this is where it gets a little more fun. Okay, so first off, the very no-brainer kind of tip that I can share with you is that please make sure natural lighting occurs in the day. So use daytime when you are actually recording your live streams or your videos, alright? So to make sure that happens, there are also some logic thinking that you need to factor in. Number one, if the day is extremely cloudy, you want to take a look at it. If the day is extremely cloudy, it means that your light is going to change. Consistencies of the lighting will not be the same. So you need to bear that in mind. Second thing that you also need to, sort of like bear in mind is that if you are shooting at really noon, like high noon kind of timing, the lighting will also change. So the best time for you to shoot is actually right before noon, as well as right after maybe about 3-4 p.m. like that, closer to the evening time. So those are where the light is a little bit more consistent. Of course, I am saying this because I am based in this part of the world in Singapore. If you are based in other countries, you have to adapt to it and adjust according to where your country is. The different light sources, the different location that you are in will actually make a huge impact as to how long daylight is going to be. So that's the first tip, okay? Of course, that's to me the most important of them all, is to know that daylight is what we're talking about when we refer to natural lighting. The second thing is that when you are going live with your laptop, for example, you want to try your very best to position yourself facing the light. Okay, so I've got a window right over here, and I want to make sure that my positioning is as close to the light source as possible, so my face. So I want you to just pay attention to my face right now. So this is me looking straight into the camera where the light source is right over here. And this is where the lighting, the natural light comes in. This is on my right side. So you can see a natural side profile that's happening right here. So over here is going to be very well lit, and then here is going to have a little bit of shadow. So that's the natural things that's going to happen. But when you're going to go on live, you want to slightly tilt yourself towards the window where your face is full on, clearly in front of the window. Adjust your laptop to face, in a position where you can see your materials as well. Okay, and this is where ideally you should be positioning yourself. So if you're at home right now and you are thinking, how can I make my videos or my live streams or even my virtual meetings look good? This is step number 1 already as it is. Make sure that your laptop is facing the light. You are facing the light. That's the first thing that you need to do. Okay, so that's how you can use natural lighting. Second thing that I can share with you is if you have too much natural lighting, which can happen, for example, when you are approaching noon, which we are right now, you can partially divide the light and sort of like let light seep through a little bit. So how can you do that? With curtains. So this is the day curtain that's going to be pushed down. So you can see that the light on my face starting to be a little bit softer, starting to become softer and softer as the curtains go down. So that's another way that you can do it. But if you don't have this, you don't have the opportunity to have a curtain that's just like this, you can always just put a piece of cloth over your window. That works as well. If you have a good camera, you have sufficient lighting that is being lit around your whole home, it's more than sufficient for you to have a very well lit video. So you take a look at what I've talked about just now. Number 1, which is very important, is if you want to shoot using natural light, you have to shoot in the daylight. Second thing is that if you have the opportunity for you to measure or set up your events, make sure that the daylight is at the best timing, optimal timing, which is right in the morning, before noon, or afterwards, after noon, in the late evening, like about 4 to 6 p.m. I think this is the best timing based on where you are located. So for me, I'm based in Singapore, this is the best time for us. Okay. Now, the other thing is that if you have a good access to natural light, that you want to position your laptop like this, where the natural light source is, and you position yourself facing the source of the light. Okay, so that's one way. And of course, if you've got too much lighting, you can always block out the light using block-out curtains or sheer curtains, just like what we have here. But I don't like that. Let's bring the curtains up, and we'll take exactly the natural light that we need. So there you have it. That is natural light that's coming in, and you can see so much warmth, so much enthusiasm, and so much excitement when you have natural light coming in. So instead of spending thousands of dollars on light, use your greatest resource, which is the power of the sun. Use that to your advantage, and you will be able to produce good quality virtual events. You will be able to produce high quality virtual meetings, as well as your live streams, and even recorded videos as well. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to the link above, or follow us on Instagram at Blissful Studios SG, as well as like our Facebook, Blissful Studios SG. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel. Dia dah jangkit ah.